When we think about early childhood, what's important to consider and what this tool does is affirm that early childhood is not just about early childhood education or preschool. It's about all the experiences that the child encounters that leads up to kindergarten.
Communities and school can use this data to identify strengths and learn from the strengths throughout the community, identify opportunities for change, gaps in services and supports for children and families, but also use it for equitable distribution and alignment of resources and coordinated systems change.
You can't talk about high school and high school experiences and what students know in high school without going all the way back to early childhood. The EDI data would give us support for what needed to happen in neighborhoods with young children and with their families, which would feed into the redesign of the entire educational system.
We partner with the community in advance. We can set dates for teacher implementation of the tool. We can provide orientations for educators and union representatives, as well as board members and other key stakeholders. It's so important that we get teacher feedback because they know their children, they know their families, and they can provide the true contextual information about what's happening in their classroom and in their communities.
It did seem just very overwhelming on top of a very full plate, but once you started doing it and once you went through the tool itself, you knew the answers. You know, if you knew the families, you had that general idea, and it was go with your gut and just kind of go through the process.
We had preconceived notions in general that there were certain places in the community that there would be higher vulnerability. And the pilot team was surprised to see that every boundary area had various vulnerabilities. So then it makes it not us and them and those children, but really all of our children.
I feel like we were all sort of working maybe in our own little ways, and this would provide more of a togetherness.
It was very eye-opening when the kindergarten teachers got to see the data and how it has really informed their practice.
We submitted a grant to the Illinois State Board of Education for Early Childhood Expansion Grant because of the data that we included that came from the EDI results. We got an additional over $1 million for our early childhood program, and we've reaped, honestly, more benefits than what we thought we would. We thought it would just be something that we could use in our strategic planning process, but it has gone much further than that.
So that's the piece that EDI has helped us to start pull together. How can we work together as one community to leverage our knowledge and our resources to support families?